Okay, here's the torus with the helix around it. I'm going to start with a circle, and then I'll run the helix command. You can just like start kind of typing commands and they fly up. It's pretty cool. Anyways, helix dialog has a round curve axis or whatever it is. So what I'm doing, I'm drawing a helix around this curve. Let's go ahead and do that. Then I can take that helix and run the pipe command. Pipe does pretty much exactly what it sounds like it's going to do. Draw a pipe around this thing. Let me switch to this rendered viewport. I guess at this point I can draw a torus. There's a command for that. So define the radius, then the second radius. So there's the torus, and then I can just take this and array it. Polar array, center there. I guess we'll make it go around 10 times, and I'm gonna give it a value of 360, so it just, it knows to do one circle. I guess that looks okay, complete. So I think that's probably the way you would draw it, at least in this app. There might be a better way. I'm not that good at this app yet, so we'll see. So that aside, I'll do it a different way, just to kind of be interesting or something like that. So let's start. Right. I'm going to have to draw the profile manually. It's really similar to how you would do this in SketchUp. Jeez, I can't draw and talk at the same time. Let's array that. We'll keep it with 10 items. Keep it at 360. That looks okay. Complete it. So I have that, and then it's just I have to cut those out. There's probably a better way to do this, to be honest, but A, I don't know that way, and B, if there are plugins in Rhino that would do this, Mac doesn't have Rhino plugins yet. So these are all native tools. Join that. So that's our cog or whatever. Misspelled line. L-I-N-E. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to perspective. I'm going to need this line later. So what I'm going to do with this is extrude it straight, just then I will draw a circle. I don't have all my keyboard shortcuts hooked up yet. We just got them in Mac. So I'm looking forward to that. You'll see I'm like using all these menus and commands. I'm not used to drawing like that in SketchUp, but in Rhino I'm still kind of sluggish like that. Anyways, what I'm going to do is use a command called flow. It's really similar to how Chris Fulmer's shape bender tool works. Uh, but what I'm going to do first is turn on this up here. It's the history. So now for my next step, it's going to record this, and I'm going to do something to this object. So if I come back and edit this object, that's going to update on the step I'm about to create. Anyways, so go flow. I'm going to use that. Copy grader. You know, you got a lot of options. It's A, is this bloated, or B, you know, it does anything you can think. Whatever. So, oh yeah, this is basically the pick the line step in Shape Bender, and then you pick where you want to bend it to. And, you know, it just matches that shape. Then what I'm going to do is twist this straight segment, and that twist will also happen onto here. So I will, there's a command called twist, and you know, it's really similar to Fredo's twist in Fredo tools, Fredo scale. So you would define your axis, and basically, see, I can just keep going around and twisting it, or you can enter a number. I'll enter 720 because we want it to go around twice. And so you see what happened. It twisted this, but since we used history on this, this object was still paying attention to this object. This isn't really the best example of an actual use for history, because realistically, in this situation, you would probably want to twist this first, and then flow it. You know, like, there's no real need for history in this position, but whatever. We're like drawing nerds, and stuff like this is cool to watch sometimes. So, see ya.